Hi, my name is Jonna Bateman, and I am a Notary Public. Today, we are going over a complaint for rescission of power of attorney obtained by fraud. Once again, when you are gathering or collecting your client list, you want to be knowledgeable, very knowledgeable on forms that they could use that would benefit them. This is a great one. Remember, as a notary, you are not legally allowed to advise. So unless you are an attorney as well, but you shouldn't even be looking at this if you are one. However, if I were you and I was in your position, I would do an if I were you example. If I were you, that's it. If I was in your position, I would go ahead and use this form. So let's go. Go ahead and get started. We are going to first share our screen for the complaint of rescission of a power attorney that was obtained by fraud. Okay, let's go ahead and open up this screen. We're going to try to make it one. Well, we'll make it a page like that, okay? If a person or person's signature is obtained by fraud, the contract may be held wholly void. The same rule applies to getting someone to sign a power of attorney by fraudulent representations. Look, a notary just, I believe, went to jail about something like this. If a power of attorney was, if it was fraudulent, it could be one of two things. It could be someone got a fake ID and was able to provide that as valid ID using the notary, or a notary. And this happens if sometimes if notaries get paid a lot of money, they'll go ahead and they will notarize a power of attorney, although it was obtained illegally. So let's go ahead and become familiar with these documents that you may run into as a notary, and you just want to make yourself as familiar as you can with them. In the blank court, so I guess it could be the Supreme Court of, like I said, is going to let you know county, let's just use DeKalb, state, Georgia, name of plaintiff. You are not filling this out, right? Your client is going to be filling this out, or someone else who represents them, right? Their attorney is going to tell them how to fill it out. However, you as a notary want to be familiar with what these particular documents may look like. You as a notary can provide, fill in the blank forms, but you do not write up documents unless, I believe, you are in the state of Louisiana. You got to check your notary laws. Like I said, just like a normal notary document that may have to be notarized is going to have name of plaintiff, name of defendant. You are not an attorney, you are a notary, but it's good to be familiar with types of documents like this. You will run out across them many of times. So city, county, state, name of the defendant. Just know that when you are filling things out, they are going to tell you what to put in the blank. Let's go down right here. So this, remember, this is a complaint, for rescission of a power of attorney obtained by fraud. Let's look at some of the verbiage. By misrepresentations made by the defendant to plaintiff, defendant induced plaintiff to grant him the power of attorney to sell said property. Defendant failed to tell plaintiff that the defendant had made a deal with blank name of purchaser, hereinafter called purchaser, which involved defendant being paid the sum of blah, blah, blah as a finder's fee and for having blah, blah, blah. This is just telling you what could happen. Is this a real case? It could be, but we don't know whose it is. It's an example so that you can be very familiar with documents that you may have to fill out. Now, when you see this one, right, you don't see anything with a notary certificate, right? You don't see a notary certificate. So if this needs to be notarized, I'm not going to tell you which notary certificate we're going to use. Then generally an attorney would do this because it's already in an attorney's hand. But generally, you will attach a notary certificate to this. You as a notary are not supposed to know not really know, but you can know, you as a notary will not advise what certificate you should attach. You cannot legally do that. You need to ask them, hey, if you're bringing this to me, hey, why did you bring this to me? Do you know why? If not, you need to contact whoever told you to bring this to me so I can know which certificate you want me to attach. So yeah, we're not going to fill this out, do any filling things out as if we are the person. I'm sorry, if we are the notary, we're going to fill it out as if we are the person. So let's just do a little bit just so we can just so that we can be familiar with filling out these fill in blank forms. And then here we go, name of defendant, we don't know, ABC. Legal description of the property, we don't know, 123 Main Street. How I became very knowledgeable and comfortable with being a notary, because you come across so many documents that you would not know about, is filling out the forms, practicing with different forms. I saw cases where there was a person who was, of course, they were suing someone because of the Truvada. Truvada is a medication for someone who uses, not who uses, but who has HIV, and they got bone deterioration from it. So just familiarize yourself with it. It's not about being an attorney. It's about you are really working with legal situations, and you want to seem very professional when you are in contact with these people. So anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and show you that. Make sure you look out for the next tutorial, because we're going to be talking about complaints regarding dental malpractice. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.